Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard with a 16 by 20 inch canvas and a still damp paint case that I'm going to put some more colors into because I can. They will be colors that I love because that makes sense. And I'm not going to worry about any paint on the canvas, but I would like that bottle to open for me. And it looks open. It's just not. Some of that went right on my cheek. Alright, so these are pretty much the typical colors that I love, that I use. And I'm going to be scooping them up with one of my sand shovels, like so. And I've been trying to remember to put red in. It's kind of a weird red, but it's cool. And magenta. I want some lighter purple in there. That's darker. That's okay. I gotta find the lighter purple. I haven't been putting any of this iridescent purple in things, but I want some right now. And I'm gonna put a little bit of very little blue enamel, and I'm really gonna put some of that in there. And just really quick, like a bunny, shove that little plug out. Not that I'll need it. Ooh, there was a huge plug in there, actually. Now it's all over me. So what else should I put in there? A little bit of Prussian blue, because I can. The name of my first book that's on the Amazon link, underneath Show More, underneath the video. I think I'll put everything in there. This is a 24 karat gold with some orange in it. I am totally enamored of this magenta right now. And what else do I want? I want something like that color shifting turquoise from Deco-Art. I want something else. Maybe this is it. I think I want some really, really red. And I'm just so not done. That's it right there. I'm good. I don't know what this is going to be like. Kind of want some green in there. I never put green in there. Wow, that's obnoxious. Okay, well, I guess we're going to have one that's obnoxious. I'm going to use my black half and half, my paint that's, yeah, doesn't matter. Still don't matter. I'm putting down a base coat. I'm going to spread it with my Oxo omelet turning spatula, also available on that Amazon link underneath Show More, underneath the video. Best paint spreading tool I'm aware of. Something got in my way. It's the end of my day and my tile is rotating out of alignment. So I'm not sure exactly how this is going to go. I've been doing a lot of swipes recently with some gold and some enamel, and that's pretty much what I want to do again. I want to use my shovel and pick up some stripes from the container. This is not my... Come back here. Come back where you belong. That doesn't happen very often. And usually my paint spreads faster too, but maybe it's just me feeling rushed because it's the end of the day and the temperature dropped. We had a cold front come through and it went from 90s down to 60 something. Which doesn't sound cold for you guys who just suffered the winter in New England and places that I used to hang out. But it's cold down here. Alright, so I'm gonna level off that spatula and try very hard to make sure that everything is covered. I'm not going to worry about the edges right now because I can worry about them after. I would like to make sure that I don't have any canvas showing at the edges. Sometimes these canvases don't have the best primer on them. They come from you-know-where. Probably you-know-where. I'm throwing that in the bucket. I'm going to grab my shovel. I'm going to look at my colors. I'm going to throw some turquoise in there because I believe that it really needs it. And some lighter turquoise. And then I'm going to grab a shovel full of color. I'm going to start at my bottom. That was not what I had intended. I did not intend to drop that. Alright, I need to bring this all the way around. I wanted to leave a keyhole shape, I really did. So I will try harder. The colors are so cool, it's not going to matter what happens. That's pretty much my theory across the board. I'm just going to make some really freaky shapes and not worry about anything. And I was going to use enamel. I'm not sure what I'm going to do right now. But I've got this paint and it is the end of my day and I'm feeling a lot like just using it up. I'm sorry I'm quiet. I'm kind of thinking to myself, if I leave some keyhole, some black negative space, I might be able to still do what I planned on doing. One of these times, I'm definitely going to be attempting to use a small scoop instead. So this is also another example, primary example of not doing what I thought I was going to do. I think my rabbit friend is just stopped in for a visit. Okay, so now what? I don't know. So now what includes just surrounding everything with gold. I'm just going to give it the gold treatment. And hope all is well with you guys, while you're patient. And I could probably put a basting brush in this or some chain, but I could also probably do nothing other than tilt it a little bit to flow the paint. And call it good. Now I have to make up my mind what that scenario actually entails. Because I kind of like a few things here. I was going to swipe. If I swipe, I lose all of that. It's going to just keep dendriting out the gold. Okay, I'm nonplussed. I have no idea whether I should continue or not. And I'm inclined to grab a basting brush and start basting. That's not really what it's called though, is it? I want a little more gold right there. And I could just continue on around things, couldn't I? I got a lizard stalking me. Yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. Alright, so here goes nothing. And if I hate it, I'm going to swipe it. One of these days I'll get back to what I was doing. Kind of having a good time with the basting brush. I've done something just like this recently, and it was also fun. I did something that looked similar in a completely different way, which just goes to show you can do all kinds of stuff with a basting brush. And I really should knock off some of that color. And I'm incredibly inclined to tilt, even though I probably think that that could be a disaster. I know there's enough paint right here right now to do what I want. I love the colors. For me, it's all about the colors anyway, so at this point, I don't have to be too frustrated. But I have done one of these that I tilted. I kind of wonder, oh, you know what? I see that thing that is not basting brushed. That needs to be basting brushed. You can also, I gotta tell you what, you can also take a skewer when you do this and add spirals very easily to the center of these. So now there's a series of these. I got some great cartoon colors in here. And you could fake it out if you had to. I use GAC 800 by Golden in all of my paint mixes, so that makes it entirely possible that I can leave my paint heavy and not worry about it. Because it means that you can leave your paint heavy and it won't crack when it dries, is what I should have said. So I am just going through and adding a few spirals where I feel like it. And it's just going to be another example of some kind of paisley. So I should tell you guys, because we're getting actually down to the last few minutes, and there's nothing that complicated happening here anymore other than me deciding to spiral some stuff out and wishing that I would swipe anyway. If you share my videos, you help me out. If you are interested in helping me out in a financial way, $10 minimum will get you into the monthly drawing, where there are going to be 5 paintings in April up for grabs, and other times other prizes. And you can always find out what the prizes are by looking at the exhibition video shared on the end screens of any video. So what else should I tell you guys? I just want to tip this. Just once. I gotta do it. I gotta know. Let's cant it so it's at an angle so things move. This is sort of like wrecking something, except for I already wrecked it and now I'm wrecking it again. It's just basically making it even more psychedelic than it was already. And it was pretty psychedelic. I actually think I prefer this organic version. So I love you guys, there's 86,000 of you, and check my Amazon link under Show More under the video for my books, Because I Can, and Unlimited Possibilities. And also tools like the AXO Omelette Turning Spatula, and the Princeton Art Tool Catalyst Spatulas, squeeze bottles, and tri-tip bottles, and tripods, and hardware for your paintings, and you name it, it's there. Even GAC 800 and Floetrol, stuff like that. So I'm sure that if I told you I had 1,310 videos and you were curious, you'd probably go check some out. So you can do that. And you can do that by finding playlists and looking for created playlists, and binge some if you want to. I have Teespring clothing under the video, and that has Oliver print leggings and t-shirts. My art is for sale. My email is under the video. Under the video also is the paint pouring recipe, Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter links. And if you guys have a question, please feel free to ask. And if you're inclined to visit my email, you can ask me there too. But I want to say thank you again for all the contributions that have helped keep me painting all this time, and all the wonderful comments that keep my morale boosted while things are not quite as they should be, in my opinion, at YouTube sometimes, more times than not, as far as revenue goes. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and it could wind up being a stage 1, but I don't mind that I tipped it. It's definitely psychedelic, but it's cool to find out once at least. And I don't think I put too many spirals in there, just enough. It's like, it is what it is, and it's kind of perfect, except for that one spot right there. Somebody's like, I knew you were going to do that. Yes, you were right. You knew. So I'm not sure what I've forgotten to tell you other than thank you for the thumbs up. Check my Facebook pages, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. Appreciation Group is for students, and we'll share with you what tomorrow's video is most nights. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and More has a Shop Now button that will take you to Fine Art America and Bixels.com. If you want to help me out, that's a great way to do it. Purchasing my art is definitely the best potential way to help keep the studio rolling, and I appreciate that. I will talk to you guys anon. And if you want to check for the wet and dry artworks from YouTube, look for Expressionist Art Studio Gallery fans and collectors on Facebook. I love you guys. I will see you anon. Bye for now. Priscilla out.